Welcome back to the workshop, I hope you're well. In today's video, I'm going to be making an antique style serpentine bench. I was asked to make this bench for one of my clients who collects a lot of antique furniture. In fact, this isn't actually one of my designs. I was asked to replicate a piece they already had. I love making all different types of furniture. Every style uses different techniques and skill sets, and I love challenging myself, and I was really happy with the end result of this. It's a very grand design. I can definitely picture it being placed in a castle or a stately home. It has 6 curved turn legs with some detailed carving and some very decorative serpentine curved rails. So the bench is made from walnut and it has a beech top frame underneath the upholstery. Beech is a very strong and stable wood and traditionally used for upholstery underframes. So I know I haven't uploaded in a while, which I'm very sorry about, but I have been extremely busy working on commissions and making lots of pieces for galleries and exhibitions, which is very exciting. I've got 2 exhibitions coming up, one next month and one early next year. All the information about those will be on my Instagram, so if you're not following me over there, please do so. You'll also see what I'm working on behind the scenes and all the projects that I make that I don't upload onto YouTube. And also all the information about the events and exhibitions I'm doing. A link to my Instagram will be in the description down below. The legs were quite bulbous and quite wide at its largest point, so I had to glue on some extra blocks of walnut in those areas to accommodate that curve. I took into consideration the grain direction and grain matching with these blocks, so once the leg was turned, it'd be very hard to see the join. To turn the legs, I'm using Crown turning tools. I highly recommend them. I think they're very high quality and they keep the sharp edge for a very long time. They've also got an extremely large range of profiles, so you'll be able to turn whatever shape you like. So these legs involved a lot of planning. They were very complicated to make. There were some turn sections, but also some square sections where the rails joined into. I made some templates to help me turn all 6 exactly the same. Once I had turned the legs, I sanded some flat sides on the bottom of them. This was actually a feature on the original bench, which I thought was very interesting and unique. I hadn't seen that before, but it definitely made the legs stand out. I also used a V-chisel to add some textured line carving on the bottom of the leg. To make the serpentine stretcher, I machined up some walnut and then created the G-code for the CNC. This gave me a very accurate curve at the perfect size. It still then needed a lot of sanding and shaping, and then I added a decorative moulding on the top on the router table. I always find it amazing how much a profile on the corner of a table or a rail can add so much to a piece. As the serpentine rails were quite small, I joined them onto the legs with 2 dowels. But the beech rails at the top, which will take most of the weight on this bench, I added 2 dominoes as that was much sturdier. So funnily enough, this project I made almost 2 years ago. I just haven't got round to editing it. I also have a build video of a modern dovetailed bedside table. I will hopefully be uploading that very soon. So I'm currently working on my biggest project to date, which I'm very excited about. It is a grandfather clock. It's very ornate, it's got a lot of details in it. It's got carving, moulding, inlays, marquetry, mosaics, and I'm using a variety of beautiful woods. I'm still working on it. It's taken a very long time to make, around 6 months, but I am filming that project, so hopefully I'll finish it and upload that video by the end of the year. Now, as this was meant to be an antique piece of furniture, I wanted the finish to look slightly old, but I still wanted to bring the piece of wood alive and add some shine to it. So I used a 3-part finish. I first used a Rubio Smoke Intense pre-colour, which slightly aged the walnut. I then used Rubio Oil Plus 2C in Castle Brown, which added a lot of depth and darkness to the walnut. Finally, I finished with some Sheen Plus, which added a shine on top and gave that traditional sort of wax look. I'm absolutely thrilled with the end result of this piece, and I think it looks great with upholstery on top. If you're interested in commissioning a piece of furniture yourself or buying something from my shop, then please visit my website. A link to that will be in the description down below. So I hope you enjoyed this video, I hope you learned something, and I'll see you very soon for the next video.